I see it as the two little angels and devils that we say we have on our shoulders, which makes a conflict in our mind decide what's right or wrong about it.
Cognitive dissonance is where I have my opinion, and then another one of my opinions, and then they're in conflict with each other. Like, we all know that lying is bad, but we still do it.
My interpretation of this term is like it's a battle between the pros and the cons in your mind, and it's not a conversation, it's not a dialogue, it's just to yourself, and you're just like weighing it out constantly.
What is your interpretation of cognitive dissonance?
My interpretation is of that term is more when you are trying to justify in such a way where you're blinded by the facts, where your mind can create all these justifications and only focus selective attention on certain things. And humans do that every single day. They'll have proof right in front of their face, but they'll distance themselves from it. They'll separate from themselves from their interpretation.
And my interpretation of cognitive dissonance is that there is some kind of disagreement or disorder with what you're thinking. A lot of times you're thinking a couple of different things and maybe not sure what your thoughts are compared to your feelings as well.
Right before the sample.
Why?
Because if I do it, I'll have to waste a little bit more time instead of going to help out with something. And if I don't do it, I'll have more time to go ahead and hang out and go.
Last week on Saturday, I went to the beach, and my mom thought that one of my friends' mom was going to be there.
Didn't you tell her?
I didn't want her to get worried, and I really wanted to go to the beach.
Like Santa Claus, like how parents lie to their kids about Santa Claus, but you do it because you feel it's necessary to keep their innocence whole. So you tell them this Christmas tradition about St. Nicholas or Santa Claus, but you really don't have the intention of hurting them.
So the last time I experienced this was when I, actually this weekend when I bought $200 at Lowe's. I bought flowers and like things for my garden. And I was like, okay, although this is a big waste, you know, when you see it on your budget, but then I distanced myself from that and I said, no, it brings me all this happiness, and I selectively decided to separate myself from my budget problems and say that looking at flowers made me so happy.
Time you felt you think you experienced cognitive dissonance?
Every time I eat pizza or fried foods, and I know that I really shouldn't be eating it because of my health, but it tastes so good, and you always have that battle of how much to eat. One more piece or one more slice, dissonance.